So ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that many motorcycle enthusiasts have been waiting in India for. KTM has finally launched its big motorcycle range in India, and this right here is the KTM 1390 Super Duke R. Yes, look at this motorcycle, it's massive. The presence, the design, the looks, it's absolutely beautiful, it's razor sharp, and this can be yours for 23 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Yes, it gets a LC8 V12 engine, 190 horsepower, 145 newton meters of peak torque, and it's loaded with electronics, and it has a weight of 200 kilograms. So the power to weight ratio is going to be extraordinary. And along with that, we have many other motorcycles that were launched in India by KTM. So let's go have a look there. So this behemoth of a motorcycle is the KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. Now the S means that this is not like an off-road biased motorcycle. It is a sport touring machine, so that's why you see the alloy wheels there. Now this gets a 1350cc 75 degree V12 engine, makes about 160 horsepower, 138 newton meters of peak torque, and weighs close to 220 kg, gets a 6-speed gearbox with bi-directional quick shift and standard. And look at this motorcycle, it's huge. It's massive, and KTM says that the LED headlight that this motorcycle gets is the best in the business. But of course, we have to test that out. I hope we get a chance to ride this motorcycle very soon. Another important detail that you see here is this radar, which means the motorcycle gets adaptive cruise control. Yes, you can switch on the cruise control, and if a vehicle in front of you slows down, then the motorcycle slows down, brakes all by itself. So that would be a nice convenience feature to have if you buy this motorcycle. And if you really want to buy this, you'll have to shell out close to 23 lakh rupees, 22 lakh 74,000 to be precise, ex-showroom. And yes, it has been launched in India, and this will be a CBU. Now the other highlight is the fact that this gets semi-active suspension from WP Apex, 200 mm of travel front and rear. Semi-active suspension means that you can adjust the suspension on the go, and of course, being a KTM premium performance motorcycle, this comes loaded with all sorts of electronic rider aids. And the fourth motorcycle that we have today is the KTM 890 Duke R. Now this is what KTM calls the scalpel. It gets an 889cc parallel twin motor, makes about 121 horsepower, 99 newton meters of peak torque, 6-speed gearbox, of course bi-directional quick shifter, and yes, it has a tall seat height of 834 millimeters. And this looks absolutely gorgeous. It is priced at 14.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom. So yes, it is expensive, and in India it will go up against the likes of the Triumph Street Triple and the Ducati Monster. So now that is a mouth-watering comparison. On to the third motorcycle of the day from KTM. This is the 890 Adventure R. Yes, it's a middleweight adventure motorcycle taking on the likes of the Triumph Tiger 900 and the BMW F900 GS. It's priced at 15,80,000 rupees. Gets a parallel twin engine, makes about 105 horsepower and 100 newton meters of peak torque. Gets a 6-speed gearbox, bi-directional quick shifter is standard, and this is an off-road focused motorcycle. This is an off-road focused adventure motorcycle. Gets WP Explore suspension and fully adjustable, of course, and has a travel of 240 millimeters. Now look at the design of this motorcycle. It looks rally ready. In fact, that's what KTM says. This gets rally ready electronics. Yes, loaded with electronics. And look at the suspension. Like I said, WB Explore, heavy duty suspension, twin disc brakes, and yes, it is a tall motorcycle. It weighs 200 kilograms dry, which means this is one of the lightest motorcycles in this segment. So this should be really fun to ride if you're taking off-roading to the next level. If you want that, then this is the motorcycle for you. And I hope we get an opportunity to ride this bike, and we will let you know how that works out to be. So now we come to the Enduro and the motocross motorcycles that KTM has launched today. This here is the KTM 450 SXF, and this right here is the KTM 350 EXCF 6 days. Now this is an Enduro motorcycle, which means you can ride this motorcycle if you have a private property on off-road trails and so on and so forth. And this here is a motocross unit. So if you want to take part in motocross races, if you want to just go high and jump, so you buy this motorcycle. And of course, look at this, really slim bodywork, very light, and KTM says that this motorcycle has the most powerful engine in its class. It has a 450cc single cylinder engine, very light, and all parts are accessible for quick servicing and quick repairs. And I mean, I would love to have an opportunity to ride these motorcycles. Very lovely. And if you were to talk about the pricing, then the KTM 450 SSF is priced at 10.25 lakh rupees, and the 6 days Enduro is priced at 12 lakh 96,000 rupees. Yes, both these motorcycles are very expensive, but then these are purpose built motorcycles, and if you want to go rally racing, if you want to go enduro racing, then you have these two options. And KTM will also help you to provide a service crew in case you wish to participate. That's what they've committed, because they are committed to develop the enduro and motocross racing platform here in India with the grassroots level. So if you have kids who are interested in enduro and motocross racing, then you have many options to choose from when it comes to KTM bikes. So after the high capacity enduro and motocross motorcycles, now we come to these two. This is the KTM 50 SX and this is the KTM 85 SX. Both these motorcycles are dirt bikes. These are not toys, and these are meant for children. So if you wish to inculcate the love of riding, dirt biking and motorsport in your children from a very young age, then these two motorcycles should be your choice. Now this one is priced at 4,75,000 rupees, and this here is priced at 6,70,000 rupees. And this, in case you wish to know, is very light. You can just lift it up like this. It's very light, it's powerful, it's sturdy. So if your child drops this motorcycle time and again while racing, while riding, it's not going to be a problem. And this is officially available at KTM dealership in 7 cities. And yes, if I had a child, I would definitely buy one for them and inculcate the love of riding and motorsports in them. What are your thoughts on these two motorcycles? Do let us know in the comments below.